of course, the BeMoreNews.com. Very, very dear friends, Reverend Dr. Al Hathaway. He's over at Union Baptist Church. And, of course, I always note the great Reverend Dobson over at Union Baptist and the Goon Squad. And we need a Goon Squad. Kathy Pugh in the Rays, Otis Rowley in the Rays, Frank Conaway in the Rays, Stephanie Rollins Blake. She got $1 million in her coffers. I did the campaign finance check this morning, $900,000. That's just about $1 million. Lot of paper.
Well, you know, one of the things.
But let me say hello to your partner, Reverend S. Todd Yeary over at Douglas. And of course, we know Douglas as a result of Marion Bascom.
That would be the one.
And of course, Kurt Schmoke's church. So let me pass the ball to you, Reverend Al Hathaway and Reverend Todd Yeary. Welcome back.
Good to see you, Brother Donnie. Good to see the audience. One of the key issues, I think Brother Lucas did lift it up. One was education, but also jobs. If you want to reduce crime in the community, make sure people work. And one of the things that we've kind of lost sense of in Baltimore is that for all of the investment, public investment, all of the money that the city and the state is giving to developers, they're not putting agreements on these developers and requirements to hire people locally. And we believe that 50% of the workforce should come from the city of Baltimore around any investment, public investment that's going on.
And we're talking about State Center.
State Center is
huge project. How much is it worth?
Ground zero. $1.5 billion.
$1.5 billion. Well, let's start with the contracts. Has anyone asked if blacks are getting some of that $1.5 billion? Are blacks getting any of that $1.5 billion as it relates to construction of the new State Center?
One of the big issues is that the construction manager, first in any project, you have a construction manager. So they bring in a construction manager from Boston, Massachusetts. That's the first thing. Seems like we would have construction managers here with the capacity to have done a deal like this, but they're bringing up the construction manager from there. Now, as it begins to break down, the construction manager is starting to assemble the team for which would do the construction. Now, of course, if I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, I really won't know the local capacity in this local community. So it's incumbent upon the local community to ensure and press for, one, the capacity of local businesses, two, in our instance, the ability for local people to be hired on this job. Mm-hmm. So that's really the issue. And we believe that in terms of the State Center project, it was interesting. The downtown business owners have now sued, saying that they not getting a piece of the pie. And I believe that
what's that all about?
Man, you know,
I saw him on TV, Anabon, Basu.
Oh man, what is the African proverb, man? When the elephants fight, the bushes all get
the grass suffers.
Yeah, so you know they fighting, and we still concerned about jobs for local people in local communities. 50%. And so our concern is that one, after all this shakes out, that the State Center project stay in place, that the local state agencies stay there, that project is done, but it's done with the requirement that 50% of the people are hired from Baltimore City. First priority being those persons that live in the hood, live in 21217, 21201, going out from there, 2-mile radius if we can't fill it with that. City of Baltimore if we can't fill it there. But I believe that we can hire, numbers thrown around, 1,600 jobs in the first phase.
I just want to put this out there. I'm going to get a sub yesterday. Little black lady behind the counter, young lady. Her customer service sucked. And I have a problem when I'm spending my money and I can't get some basic customer service like, hi, how are you? How can I help you?
You're right on the mark.
So as you out there busting your butt to get us the opportunity to work, black people show up ready to work.
Well, this is what we're doing.
Be clean,
you got
brush